MLB The Show Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0 is a good fastball swung on and missed. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Lewis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Cabrera waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some offers mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Kyle Lewis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And here's Renato Nunez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 10 home runs, and 21 driven in. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he fouls this one off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now for the O's, Willie Adams. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Wheeler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total, and the ball.
He's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Sean Murphy is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. Murphy, the runner at first with two gone. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... All set for the start of the inning, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Aaron Hicks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Riding in once again, Wilmer Flores. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Skied into very shallow right. Allen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Greg Allen. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Kyle Lewis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Standing in, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Wheeler pauses. Here it is on 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. So digging in now, Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 1 away, and here's the third baseman, Nick Castellanos. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Allen will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. As a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. This is pulled into right. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
Murphy.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 14.
So here's Starlin Castro. Flied out on his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lofted in the air out to right field. Allen is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And the pitch.
For the Orioles, the right fielder.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off there. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in there, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-World. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Ozuna is under it.
The third baseman.
Right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will by him here. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's guy pitched this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that brings in George Springer. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Colin Moran. In there at the letters 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Willie Adams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Sean Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Carlos Correa.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. From the stretch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. First, it's a double play as their woes. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Orioles, the second baseman, Starlin.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castro is a .300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Starlin Castro is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Miguel Cabrera stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. Greg Allen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped him up. Castro is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. And he puts it on the ground to second. Castro has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in to try it again. Renato Nunez. He was a double play victim last time around. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Colin Moran. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Willie Adams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in, Reese Hoskins. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's George Springer. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dino, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Adames brings it in, and that's out number 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton earns win number 4 on the season. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the 6th.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in second place in the AL East, while the Blue Jays are atop the division. The New York Yankees combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Indians 2-0. As of right now, the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East, while the Indians are in last place in the AL Central. The Royals totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 4-2. As of today, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East. Adam Simber grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, helping Detroit get the win over the Padres 3-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers are leading the American League Central, while the Padres are in last place in the NL West. The Chicago White Sox racked up 11 hits as a team.